get to it. Why have I been absent on YouTube, guys?
Crooks Mansa alongside Jan, you know? I know you time I close my eyes, girl, I see you in my dreams. Then it's a
I'm not sure if everyone is following me on IG. Make sure you follow me. I'll post it under here somewhere. Or up there. Wherever. But I always say, and I preach this on my IG, even on my fitness channel. Shameless plug. Moses Experience Fitness on IG too. Health is wealth. Alright? I know if it's your first time following me, welcome to the channel. My name is Moses from Moses Experience. Actually my last name, but I like it, it's catchy. I've had this channel for maybe going on 2 years now, but I have not been active for the past maybe 7 months. That's due to a couple reasons, but the main one is going to story time. July of 2020, I did a car meet run with one of my friends, Drop 100. You guys may have seen him in previous videos. I did a few things with him before. Went to Philly, had some cheesesteak. I did not record it. Was not really feeling the YouTube thing even then, but this kind of just finished it for me. Went to Philly. We had a good time. Drove back home. Stopped by my parents. Everything was fine. I was feeling great. I was going to go to the gym. I was waiting for my wife to meet me at my parents so we can, because the gym is closer from my parents' house. My wife came a little earlier than we expected, so it was like, you know what? We'll just head home. We'll work out at home because we have a little mini gym, a room we turned into a gym at our house. So drove home. Everything was perfectly fine. Got to the house. Started seeing really blurry. Like it was weird. Like everything just went blurry, and it looks like how can I compare it? The old school TVs when you were in between channels. You know those little knob TVs that you had to turn the knobs to get to the channel, but you turn the little ring to clear it up. You young babies ain't gonna know about that. The older people, 30 and over, you'll know about it. So it was really blurry, and I said to my wife, like, "Oh, I really can't see anything." Laughing, thought it was a joke. I said, "I really can't see much." But anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs, do some cardio. At least I try to do something every day. So I said, I'm going to go downstairs and do cardio, and then we'll come back upstairs and figure out something to eat. I went downstairs. I started doing some cardio on the treadmill. I have a TV that's facing in front of me. Couldn't see anything on the TV. For some reason, my wife had a bad feeling because of the comment that I made, so she came downstairs. Everything else went black from here. From what my wife told me is that as she walked downstairs, I turned towards her and I just kind of pretty much collapsed. And she caught me because I have weights, dumbbells in the back of our treadmill. So she caught me, but she fell as well. You know, pretty heavy compared to her. When I fell, I kind of still bruised the side of my face on the weight, but I passed out unconscious. Started having a seizure out of the blue. Never had a seizure in my life before. This first time I started having a seizure. Then I kind of went unconscious. My wife called the ambulance. The ambulance came. They couldn't find a pulse. So, it was weak. I had a weak pulse. Sorry. So they called for a helicopter to meet them to fly me to a trauma unit. On the way driving to the helicopter, I had a pulse. I woke up. I remember waking up in the ambulance, didn't know what was going on. I started freaking out. They told me relax. I had another seizure in the ambulance again, passed out. Long story, I don't want to drag you guys out here. Long story short, I was in ICU for a week. Found out I had like an aneurysm, brain aneurysm. And that kind of started hemorrhaging inside of my brain, which caused the seizure. This is something that I had from birth. They said 1 out of every 100 person have it, but you live with it. It's not something that affects you, but mine's erupted for some reason. From there, they told me I needed surgery. I had to have surgery as soon as possible. So I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks later. I was on medication. It made me feel terrible. I was depressed. I had surgery. They cut my skull open. Trigger warning. I'll see if I can put a picture up of the stitches after they cut me open. They cut my skull open. Went in, cleaned the area out, all that stuff. After, I couldn't even lift a water bottle for, I think it was like 2 or 3 months. I was just out of it, guys. They said I couldn't lift it anyway because I reopened the stitches, but it was bad. So I just couldn't do anything. On top of that, YouTube content wasn't really great. I didn't really see objective before that. So this, when you're in a dark place and you start thinking about your whole life, even though YouTube is not my my bread and butter, right? YouTube by no means pays for anything. Maybe a snack on my daughter's dinner or something. But it was bad. It was bad, guys. I disappeared from social media for a while. Didn't make any videos. Didn't have any need to make videos. But it's a new year, 2023. I decided to pick back up the camera and try this again. I'm not promising you guys videos every week, every 2 weeks. I'm not making any promises at all. I'm still really not feeling the YouTube content. I'll see how it goes. I'll see how the feedback are. But now I'm back to myself 100%, physically and mentally. I was terribly out of shape. Like, I was depressed in every way. So this is why I always tell you guys, it's good to take a mental break. Health is wealth, man. Like, honestly, I can't stress that enough. Without your health, like, you're nothing, right? All these cars, money means nothing if you can't do anything with it. I have to make sure that my family's taken care of. But that's why I was been away, if anybody cared at all. But I have a new project, and I will show you that shortly. Got a new project here. And the new project got a good story behind it. Let me show you what it is. Yes, sir. Look at this thing. It's rough. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie. It is rough. But the story behind this goes as follows. So this car belonged to me. That's first. I am the original owner of this car. Bought brand new from the dealership, fresh out of college. Sorry about the wind, guys. Fresh out of college, and when my wife and I was gonna purchase our first house, sold this car to fund buying the house and renovating. So I always had more than one cars. Even when in college, I always have a daily, and I always have like a weekend, something nice I could drive around. This car is not the Type S, but it is a 6-speed manual. I sold this car to a person in my town that I grew up in, Inglewood, and they bought it from me for a crazy price that I couldn't even refuse. Walking out the gym, he says to me, "Yo, I'll buy a TL today." Like, what? Yeah, buy it today, cash. So being the responsible adult I was trying to be, I said, you know what? This might work out. Let's do it. I'll go get the title, blah, blah, blah. So the car had 33,000 miles on it, right? 33,000 miles I sold this car with. Sold it to him, I think, I want to say 2015, 16, something like that. And I get a call a year later. He never registered the car. He had the car parked up in the back. The title was folded for so long that it actually ripped in half. He needed me to come to the DMV with him to register the car. Did that. So this is a year and a half in already. registered the car. Was his first stick shift. So we did that. The car is now his officially after a year and a half. He I gotta get that light. There you go. So didn't hear from him in a while. 2 years later, maybe 2 years later after that, he stopped driving the car. Financial issues, couldn't pay the insurance, and then other stuff led in. No, life happens. The car sat parked up in the back of this house for 2.5 years. Now, I sold the car to him with 33,000 miles. The car now has 58,000 miles. So yeah, it's a gem. To me, it's a gem. Some of you. So here we have it. I had tinted these, again, over like 6 years ago. Now it's frozen, I'm baked on. I don't even know, I might replace these. These seems all scratched up. So I might replace those. I had put this on. I started doing the A-Spec kit, but I had the A-Spec rail lip, but I couldn't find the front lip. I had a different front lip on. I had put this on. G37 wheels, one of the last things that I did before I sold the car. Now, remember, this car was parked up. It is filthy. It is dirty. The car is trashed. And if you know me, you know the car was flawless when I gave it to him. I did the custom lights. I did these. My friend and I, Steve, opened them up, yellowed the inside, cleared out the corner, and we have the flashbacks. All right, I was doing flashbacks before flashbacks was cool, man. I had a front lip on there. From my understanding, he ran up on a curb. The car crashed into something, and the lip is gone. So all this right here is sun-baked. Wheels are hurt. The good thing about it, the stick shift comes with Brembo front brakes, just like the Type S, which is pretty dope. Car had no key. I literally had to get a copy. Look at this feminine color key, but I'll take it as I get it, right? And I bought this off of Amazon, programmed it, so it works. But the car is far from perfect. Needs a good cleaning. Look at this. All these shedding are from the headrests. I'm gonna show you that in a second, but as you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, he liked to indulge in extracurricular activities, and it shows all over the car. Matt's gone. This is one bad thing I hate about Acura. They did a terrible job with this. See all this? It's cracking. All this is cracking from it being outside in the sun. All that cracking. It's terrible. I started pulling the TVs and the headrests out. But yeah, I had put these in when I had my first daughter. Look at this. This is done. So first thing I was doing, I was pulling those out. They're gone. I had got system professionally installed. Look at this thing, man. Jesus. Look at this. It's filthy. So this is a brand off of Rockford's that I had got again about 7 years ago. These things hit so hard. There's two of these amps, one here and there's one in the back attached to a digital high-low equalizer, running off the factory amplifier. I had put in a reverse camera. This is all stuff that I did. Exactly how it is, whatever modification is what I did. He did nothing. Here's one of the TVs that came out. It just kind of fell apart. It's nothing. The car does have MagnaFlow mufflers, and I put the factory tips because I was always terrified of police, so I wanted a stock look. So I have the MagnaFlow mufflers with the TL tips back in there. Looks pretty cool, sounds good, very subtle. Again, car had no key. Battery was completely dead. So this is a full restoration project right here. But it is filthy. Look at this shit. I have it right now in the battery repair. It's repairing the battery. It's doing a good job. Pretty much almost 100% if I'm reading this correctly. Starts up. I just kept it on there. I'm gonna take it off in a little bit. Power steering. It's whining ridiculous. It's just crazy, man. It needs a lot of work. And don't mind this. Listen, I bought this from AutoZone and customized this, man. Look at this shit. Nice with it, man. Before, cause when I bought this car, wasn't a lot of parts out for this car. So everything I had to customize. The car right now, the suspension that I had put on there is H&R Springs, Kona yellow adjustable shocks. And it's sitting pretty good, man. Still sitting pretty good. Not bad, if I would say so myself. So hopefully I would have explained everything that happened for my absence and stuff like that. Always remember, health is more important than wealth. Without health, wealth don't mean anything. So you gotta make sure you take care of yourself. But I hope y'all join me on this, man. This should be interesting. I'm gonna get it back to where it was before. You know what I mean? If you guys with it, I want you to comment below. Make this TL great again. Cause that's what we're gonna do. That's what we do here, man. We make things weird. We make things great. We make things unique. So if you guys want to see this build, let me know. Hit a like. Hopefully I'll come back, man. Mentally, I'm not really feeling this YouTube thing anymore, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm gonna push myself for 2023 to continue this, man. But show me some love. Show me that you want me to continue. Show me that you want to see this. Also, we got updates on the 335. Went under the knife again. I'll explain everything. I'll take you guys down there. But you know how to do. Hit the like button, share it, do all that stuff. You guys enjoy your New Year's, your 2023. Hopefully you guys are healthy, happy. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Pulled up on an op block, hit the opposition with the chopper.